What's up, YouTube? I am back. You're tuned in to Katie Talk 101. You guys, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And most definitely, I want to give a shout out to all of my new subs. Thank you so much for the support. And I most definitely have more videos coming. I have a couple of interviews coming up, actually pertaining the interview that I did yesterday with Miss Taisha Monet. So I have an interview that's coming up this Monday. Actually, two interviews, a part two to the Taisha story, and I have another interview scheduled for Monday pertaining to Taisha's situation. So I had a young lady reach out to me and she had some more information to add to that story. So I'm gonna give her a chance to come on and tell her side of the story of what she knows. So you guys most definitely want to subscribe because you don't want to miss that info. It's gonna be hot. So I'm coming today talking about these lists. So last week, sometime a few weeks ago, I guess it was a group of ladies. They got together and they made a list of restaurants that they don't want guys to take them to on the first date. And then we look up a few days ago, some men actually made a list of the women to never take on a date. So I'm going to be going over that. What's up with you, Rich? Yes, the list is crazy. Rich, I know you've seen it. So the list about the guys ended up coming out yesterday, and the females made their little list. So first, I want to go ahead and go over the female list. So these ladies got together, a group of ladies. I don't know who they were, where they're from. I don't know, as far as their background or their social position in society. But these ladies did get together and they actually made this list. So here's the places that the group of ladies said men should never take them on if they're on a first date. Okay, so number one is the Cheesecake Factory. Number two, Applebee's. Number three, Chili's. Number four, Chipotle. Number five, Olive Garden. Number six, the movies. Number seven, your house. Number eight, any fast food chain. Number nine, Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh wow, what's good with you, Bougie Barbie? You in the house? Girl, yeah, I'm going over this list. So far, you know, there's some I'm gonna just speak at the end. Let me finish. Okay, so yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. Number 10 is Wingstop. Number 11 is Red Lobster. Number 12, a buffet. Number 13, IHOP. Number 14, Denny's. Number 15, the gym. Number 16, church. Number 17, Starbucks. Number 18, a coffee date. Number 19, a ice cream date. Number 20, a family function. Number 21, family night, Hulu, Netflix, Tubi, etc. Number 22, somewhere that requires a long drive. Oh, wow. Number 23, bowling. Number 24, nightclubs. Number 25, a hookah bar. Number 26, a bar for just drinks. Number 27, the Waffle House. Number 28 is any sporting event. Okay, so first of all, I want to get off into it. And you know what? I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Okay, so first of all, this young lady said at number 28, okay, y'all can take me. She said, Bougie Barbie said, y'all can take me to Olive Garden at Chipotle or for some ice cream any day you want. Thank you. I love Chipotle. And I like Olive Gardens too. They also got the all you can eat pasta. Like, that's fine. Okay. So this is what I want to know. Whoever made this list, what about courtside at a NBA basketball game? You don't want to go there for a first date? How about if he said, "Hey, Imma fly you out. We're going to the Super Bowl. You don't wanna go to the Super Bowl for a first date?" Like, I don't really think they thought this list out. Okay, the Waffle House. The Waffle House, I don't really know, but I'm gonna be honest and say, hey, I do eat at the Waffle House. Um, and this is another thing. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that at the end. I'm gonna get to that at the end. Number 26, a bar for just drinks. I don't think it's nothing wrong with going to just a bar for drinks if you're first meeting a person. If you're first meeting them and they want to go to a bar for drinks, what's wrong with it? Okay, hookah bar, nightclub, bowling. Okay, that's 25, 24, 23. Okay, bowling, I mean, I like to bowl. I wouldn't mind that for a first date, but I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know. I guess these ladies are in a different class. I don't know what type of guys they are used to dating, but they don't want to go bowling. They don't want to go to a hookah lounge. In the hookah lounge, some of the hookah lounges have good food. Um, good drinks. It's nice music playing, but I don't know. They don't want to go places like that. Okay, so a movie night. No, I'm not finna go to your house and you not finna come to my house. We're not finna have no movie night on no first date. So I understand it. A ice cream day, coffee day, Starbucks. There's nothing wrong with a Starbucks. I love me a good Starbucks, and they got really good. I like their caramel iced coffee, so that's pretty nice with a good old espresso shot. I say, let's say if you talking to a guy and let's just say that both of y'all work in the morning, but both of y'all got to be to work at 10, 11, and Starbucks right up the street. And it's somebody you met, and y'all just want to have a quick meet and greet. I don't think it's nothing wrong with a Starbucks coffee, a quick coffee date, just to meet up with somebody and have a cup of coffee. There's nothing wrong with that for a first date to me. I'm going to tell y'all guys my complete opinion on this situation at the end. So I'm gonna just started from the bottom and I'm working my way up. Okay, so coffee day cool for me. Okay, Denny's, IHOP, a buffet. Okay, let's just keep it 100. Okay, a buffet is a really cheap date. A buffet is a cheap date, but I'm out here in Vegas, so they got buffets out here that can go from 80 to 100 and some dollars, especially when it comes to those seafood buffets. So just to be honest, out here in Las Vegas, if a guy say, "Hey, you want to go on a little date? We can go to a buffet." First of all, I'm just be like, "What? Which hotel is it?" If he say, "Oh, it's the Win," or let's go eat the buffet at the Venetian. I'm gonna be like, okay, because those are really nice hotels that have very elegant and very nice buffets. I mean, even like as far as the Venetian goes, um, as far as the Venetian goes, the Venetian they have a really good buffet. They got a good buffet. So I'm most definitely when it comes to a buffet out here in Vegas, I will not turn that date down. Not at all. Okay, and the IHOP or Denny's, and I'm gonna go back to when I was talking about the coffee date. When it comes to IHOP or Denny's, if you are first meeting a person, it shouldn't be nothing wrong with them inviting you out to IHOP or Denny's for a quick breakfast. You know, the plate probably run a good 16 to maybe 20 some dollars or whatever. You get you a cup of coffee, orange juice, or whatever it is you like to drink, and bam, there you go. Okay. So a Red Lobster, Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings. And here I go again. Like if you are a type of female, if you like sports, you'll most definitely want to go to a Buffalo Wild Wings because they got TVs all through the place, playing basketball, football, all types of sports. All types of sports. So most definitely I wouldn't say no to Buffalo Wild Wings. They got good drinks in there, really good burgers. They got some good food in there. So, but these sound like some bougie type of girls that probably make this list. So I'm not a bougie chick. I'm down to earth, and I'm all about vibes and how I'm feeling when I'm around you, especially if you are a gentleman. And okay, and let's see. So the next one here. it looks like the next three is any fast food chain, your house, or the movies. And going back to the house thing, I'm not finna go to your house and you're not finna come to mine. I don't know you. You don't know me. So y'all guys need to be careful about inviting women to your house in the first place. So yeah, to your house or my house, that's a no-go. And any guy that come through the door talking about, oh, you can come to my house, or hey, where you stay at, I'ma roll through. Girl, be leery of guys like that that's quick to come to your house, because any guy that's quick to come to your house like that, they do that all the time with different women. So, and any female that's quick to invite you to the house and she haven't met you or just meeting you, be leery of her. So no, the house is out the thing. That's off the table, baby. When it comes to movie dating, I don't feel like you can get real personable when it comes to movies, because we're both trying to on a first date, you want to get to know somebody. That's why I say stuff like an ice cream parlor, a coffee shop, or even a Denny's or a IHOP or whatever. That'd be cool, because you can really get personable and talk and get to know somebody. But most of the time with this generation, they really don't even these most of these people in this generation, they be out here dating, trying to get a free meal, and a guy be trying to get a quick piece of tail. So a lot of people need to rethink what they want, because at least if you know what you want, you're gonna know where to go to get it, and you're gonna know how to maneuver to get to that. But a lot of people out here just really don't even know what they want. So of course they'll say stuff like, "Okay, I think I missed two of them: the gym and church." Okay, like let's say if this man is let's say if you met a guy that's a fitness trainer, fitness instructor, or whatever, he that the gym is his space. That's like his comfortable space. I think when it comes to the gym, if you're really trying to get to know that man, I don't think it's probably nothing wrong with going to the gym, working out for a little bit. Both of y'all take a shower before you leave the gym, put on some regular clothes, and probably, go and eat a salad or something. That's what I'm guessing. But okay, church. I don't know. What if you met a guy that's a single man and he's a pastor, and he like, hey, you a nice young lady. You want to come to my church? I am a pastor. What's wrong with a church date if it's on the grounds of that? I don't think it's nothing wrong with a church date then. And maybe a guy that invites you to church, he's just trying to fill you out spiritually. Like a lot of guys, it's a lot of men out here that are spiritual and they're into church and spirituality. And some of them want a woman that's also, equally yoked to how they think and how they live too. So I don't really think church, if you met a guy and he just went through a divorce and he's a pastor or he's a deacon or he's an usher, and he like, hey, you wanna come to my church? I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But that's just me. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. And let's see the other ones. Okay, yeah, fast food chain. Okay, so they said they don't want to go to any fast food chain. Of course, not your house. I really don't like the movies for a first date. Okay, any fast food chain. It just depends on what the fast food chain is. Like, I'm a thick girl, I'm a big girl. I like to eat. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, here's the list of the places I don't like. No, because I like food. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I don't want to go to Roscoe's. Oh, yeah, they supposed to be open up a Roscoe's chicken and waffles out here in Vegas. So I'm looking forward to that. So I wouldn't tell no dude, I don't want to go to no Roscoe's chicken and waffles. No, I'm not finna say that. Like, yeah, you want to feed me? Let's go eat. Okay, let's see, Chipotle, Chili's, and Applebee's. I don't know if you guys know, but Applebee's got them dollar margaritas. I'm not too good for a dollar margarita. I will pull up and meet you at the restaurant, and we can have a couple of dollar margaritas. You go ahead and order the appetizer trio, and you have your appetizers. I have mine. Probably eat some little pasta or something. Have us some drinks. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, okay. Cheesecake Factory. First of all, I remember that viral video, And I'm thinking it was a skit, but I'm really not for sure. I know that young lady who went viral in the Cheesecake Factory video, she is an influencer, and they say she was like trying to front for her audience and stuff like that, putting him on blast, but they didn't agree with her. Okay, Bougie Barbie said, I must have very low standards. I'm good with the fast food. Me too. That's what I said. I said I must not be bougie enough. And your name Bougie Barbie, and you will still go to a fast food place. So what's wrong with these chicks? I don't know. So most definitely, I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with any of these little fast food places. Okay, so since I made it up there to the top, okay, yeah. Speaking of Cheesecake Factory, let me tell you about the Cheesecake Factory. I actually ended up going to the Cheesecake Factory when I went to Atlanta All Star Weekend. That was in 2021 for my birthday, and that place is that's not a cheap place. But I don't know, I can't say what's cheap and what's not and what's expensive because, like I said, everybody can have a different tax bracket. But I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of these females to be talking about, I don't want to go here and I don't want to go there. No fast food chains, no Applebee's. These be some of the brokest, dustiest chicks. These be the girls walking around with flip flops in the back of their feet, be dusty. Like, a lot of them don't even have their financial situation gathered together to even be setting standards this damn high. And this is another thing. Now, this is what I wanted to say when I came through. In the name of Bougie, and take me to she said take me to Chipotle any day. I know that's right. Girl, I like them little steak and rice balls at Chipotle. And then I go to the store and give me some Doritos and dip that. Girl, it be so fire. Y'all need to try that. Get y'all one of them Chipotle balls and get y'all some Doritos for that thing. Girl, when I say fire, mm-mm-mm. Girl, yes. Okay, so this is what I wanted to say when it came to this list. This is what I really wanted to say. When it comes to two people who they're deciding to go out on a date and meet each other for the first time. And I want to put some emphasis on that. When we're meeting each other for the first time. When a man is meeting a woman or a woman is meeting a man for the first time, first of all, you both are taking risks. You don't know what's on his mind, you don't know what's on her mind, you don't know their background. They got things where you can look up people background, but hey, that's neither here or there. But first of all, just putting that out on the table, y'all both taking risks when you meet up with each other. So with that being said, with both of y'all taking risks, why would anybody go out of their way to take you to some $300-400 steakhouse, a Ruth Chris, or something like that? Why would they go out of their way and spend all that money on you and they don't even know if they're gonna like you? That's more like a third, fourth date, fifth date type of thing. And most definitely after the fifth day, I mean, if you going out on the fifth date with somebody, we go together. If I'm out here for the fifth time with you getting in your car and we finna go to a date, we go together. So you don't need to expect somebody to go all out of their way and come all out of their pockets for no two, three, $400 date the first time they meet you. And this another thing. She said, right, that's a meal. Thank you. Them chips in that Chipotle bowl, girl, fire. And this another thing too. You send your standards so high, please make sure you fit the category of these standards that you are setting. And then it's another thing too. Some of these girls that made this list, y'all need to go and get the nearest job at the nearest brothel, because that's what you're gonna come off as is a straight or whore. Because if you expecting a man to come through the door and he don't know you, and you expect this man to spend two, three, $400 the first time he meets you, and he don't even know that he like you, like, oh my god, okay, five times in your mind. He said, "Yep, five times in your mind." I swear to God, hashtag 5 times in your mind. Yeah, if we going on the fifth date, we go together. I promise I ain't finna be meeting up with you for the fifth time. Talking about, okay, I'm finna go out with this dude for the fifth time. Let me see how this go. We go together. The fuck? So most definitely, if you are going out on the first day, y'all both taking a risk. Don't expect nobody to come out their pocket too much in their first meeting you. And then you're gonna come across like you selling snatch. Like, are you trying to sell this man something? Because just keeping it 100, I'd rather go out on a little ice cream coffee date. At least after that date, that man not gonna feel like he obligated to get no goodies. Because if a man come through the door taking you out on the first date, and this man is spending three, four, $500 on you, because you got to think he got to eat too. So if he getting you some steak plate that's $200-300, of course he's not going to be sitting back eating a salad and he buying you a steak. So with this in a combination together, looking at the price of the plate, and then you probably gonna want a glass of wine, champagne, or a little cocktail drink. Between the two of y'all eating a steak dinner and a couple of drinks, man, you looking at a lot of these steak places, you're looking at $400 to $500 for two people. And you expect that man to step out, get all dressed up, spend that two, three, $400 or whatever on this date, and you think you just finna walk away and go home? Okay, bye. I'm gonna see you next weekend. You know, while you taking your little leftovers home and stuff to my girl. Yeah, he took me to Ruth Chris, girl. Yes, I had the 12-ounce steak and the potato and all the fixings. Like, what is he getting out of the deal? I mean, come on. And then a lot of females be like, I'm not giving it up on the first date. If you want him to spend all that money, you probably are. And then this another thing too. She said right about $500 one. Yes, $500 is crazy. And you just meeting this person. Y'all ain't even got no bond together. And then this another thing. This how some females be going out on these dates and getting stuck with the bill. That man step out to my, oh, let me go use the bathroom and wash my hands, and you don't see him no more. Then your dumb tail gonna be going on Facebook Live, whining and crying about how you got left with the bill, looking like a fool. But that's why. That's why you got left with that bill, cause you out here trying to have a $400-500 date. That is why. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So hold on. Okay, so now we have the men list. So the women came out with their list first. Let's see what the men talking about. Okay. Rich said $120 max for me on day one. Yeah, Rich, that's reasonable. That is very reasonable. 120. No, that's a reasonable guy. And you know what? That guy that thinks like that is a guy who could be a lifetime partner, somebody that thinks like this. Because let me tell you something. Um, a person, and this is just what I'm saying. A man is husband material. The man that is husband material is more conservative with how he spend. Now, don't get me wrong, it's men out here, and he could be a man that probably make a lot of money, but he looking at it like, we're going out for one night and I'm first meeting you. I'm gonna be conservative with how I spend my money. That's a good man, because you know, if you was to get married with that man or get in a relationship with a man that'll just spend $120 on a first date, that's a man that's gonna be conservative. That's probably a man that you could probably have a good life with. Like, a lot of these girls, it was probably some Instagram chicks that put this list together as far as their women list, because all those girls are looking for a man to spend a lot of money on them, and then they looking for instant gratification. That instant gratification, I finna get you a husband. Then women that's online, and they want to go out on dates, and they want to get the $400-500 steak plate. Most of them women not looking for no man to have for long term. They just looking for a quick hit. Just hit it and go. Swipe what they said in that damn video. Swipe you up like a TikTok video and move on. One and done. But if you looking, like I said, it all depends on what you're looking for when it comes to the stuff that you requiring. It just depends on what you're looking for. And maybe if you're looking for a husband, you may want to get that guy that want to take you out on a coffee date. At least he more conservative. And if you was decide to get with him, settle down and get married, he ain't gonna be out spending money frivolously. And okay, Bougie Barbie said rich, and that is actually that's a lot actually. I'm so cheap, $50 will work for me. Like Texas Road. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse, they got some good food too. And you know what? A Texas Roadhouse, they be having like little deals on steak. I know, as a matter of fact, it's this casino up the way from me on Friday and Saturday night. They have this shrimp and steak dinner special. I think the steak is only maybe 6 ounce steak. And then you get like the little shrimp and a potato, and you get vegetables, or you can get a salad. You get all of that for $21. So at least if I went over there and ate it, it was good. I ain't gonna lie. I had went in there and played a couple of slot machines and got a little lucky. I was like, let me go up here and eat me a little steak. So yeah, they got some pretty good. You could find a place with a nice little deal. Texas Roadhouse, they rolls are so fire. Oh my god, the rolls are delicious. Okay, so yeah, let me get to this list. Okay, so a group of men made a list of the kinds of women that you should never take out on a date. So you see, them women made a list of the places they don't want to go on a date. So these men, they came back and made their list of the women to never take on a date. So I'm gonna start from the top with this. Okay, so number one, single mothers. Number two, women with tattoos. Number three, women who dress like hold on, women who dress like this in public. I don't know what they mean by this. But let's see. Number three, hold on. Number four, sex workers, OnlyFans. Oh my God. Oh, so I'm getting some receipts. I'm getting some receipts, y'all. I'm getting some receipts. Okay, so these are some receipts that the person I'm interviewing on Monday they sent to me. You guys don't want to miss this interview on Monday. If you guys have not subscribed to me, you most definitely want to be subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell and everything, because you most definitely are not gonna. You not if y'all watched that interview that I had yesterday with Taisha Monet. This is actually someone who is connected and knows about that situation, and they're going to tell their story, so you guys don't want to miss out on that interview. Okay, let's see, second is a lie. Okay, so let me okay, women with tattoos, yeah, that's most definitely a lie, Rich. Okay, so this says hmm. Okay, so I think this number four. Number four is sex workers, only fan girls, mattress actresses, strippers, call girls, escorts, Instagram models, bottle girls. I can understand that. I can understand. I can understand you not want to take a girl like that on a date. But I'm gonna break everything down when I come back. I'm gonna break everything down. Okay, number five, women with an Instagram page. Now, I don't get that one. Okay, number six, women with non-pierced ears, a non-ear piercing. What the heck? I don't know about that. Women with purple hair or any unnatural colored hair. Women. That's crazy. You can't have color in your hair. What the heck? Okay, a woman with friends that are hoes, models who market to men, A woman who travels regularly. Dang, y'all don't want no woman that travel? Ooh, this list is getting stiff. Whoa, this just excluded. This listing got rid of all the females that I know. Okay, and let me see. All the women I work with cannot be taken out on a date. Like so far, and we are on we are on number 10. Okay, yeah, a woman who travels regularly, a woman who drinks liquor regularly. They mean women who have piercings like nose piercings. Oh, okay. That's what they're talking about. The nose piercings, the eyes, they got their lip pierced. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because a lot of men don't like that. That's true. Well, a lot, but some don't. Okay, this one, let's see. A woman who drink liquor regularly. Yeah, don't nobody want no drunk female. I can understand that. A woman with weak slash absent fathers, a woman with a weak slash or absent father. So what if this woman father passed away when she was younger or something? Or what if her father is just a deadbeat and he ran out on her mom? Like you're gonna hold her to that? I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay. And let's see, this is number 13. Number 13, a woman who lives alone. What do they mean by a woman who live alone? So a woman have to have a roommate. So do you guys feel more comfortable with women who are single but they got roommates or they live with their mother? So y'all want the woman to stay with somebody. I don't know. They probably want her to stay with somebody so they don't have to help her with no bills or so. Okay, let's put a pin in there. We're gonna come back to that. Okay, let's see. The 14, a woman with a party voice. A party voice? What do that mean? So what she be like, hey, hey, turn up. Do she be like saying stuff like, hey? I don't know. I don't get that one. Number 15, a women on a dating app. That has excluded plenty of so many women right there because you got to think when it comes to dating these days, so many people be so busy and tied up with work. And if they're single, that's how some people date off of dating apps. I'm not even gonna lie. I've met some pretty nice guys off some dating apps, like guys that I'm still cool with and still talk to sometimes. So I don't know about that. Sometimes you could be excluding some decent people out of your life when your standards too goddamn high. Okay, moving on. A woman who has been on Fresh and Fit. Okay, so y'all know them women that be on Fresh and Fit. Most of those women fit that number 4 category: the sex workers, only girls, mattress actresses, the strippers, escorts, bottle girls, Instagram models. So I could understand not want to take a woman of that standard on a date. I could understand that. Let's see. The only women that are left, women under no life experiences. Yeah, they want some church girl. So I guess that's the kind of girl that they want to take out on a date, the woman from the church. But if you be on the podcast and when you hear them talk about church women, they be like, all the church women is house. So I don't even know. I mean, do y'all want to go to the non-Catholic school and find y'all a girl to take out on a date? Because it sounds like them gonna be the only girls that y'all want to take out. And then let's see, this is number number 17. Oh, the a woman with a list. So the woman can't have a list and she can't have standards. Because you gotta think when it comes to these lists, these are actually people's standards. So to have successful dating and it's good for you to have standards, expectations, and boundaries, of course. You got to know what to expect if that person is willing to meet up to what you expect. And then you got to have standards. The standards, I guess, is this list. And then, of course, you got to have expectations. You got to be able to expect something out of them and know exactly what you want. And will they be able to give it to you? That's the big question. Okay, number 18, women who have been engaged. It's people, that's why you get engaged to decide if you want to be married. Are you meeting a person and be like, come on, you mine, I'm yours. Let's go get married right now. I mean, come on. So you don't even want to date a girl that's been engaged before? What if she got engaged to the love of her life and he went over to fight the war in the military and he didn't make it back? So you don't want her because she's been engaged before? Okay, number 19, divorcees. So women who have been divorced, they never want to take them out on a date. It's some good women out here. And then, according to y'all standards, the woman who has been married and has got the ring isn't she the woman that you guys should be finding and trying to pursue? So y'all don't want no woman that's been divorced. And number 20, last but not least, the the American black woman. So they saying that the American black woman should never be took out on a date. This whole list just exclude this whole list. No woman I know will ever go out on a date according to this list. I mean, I know the list was probably just a joke, probably just a little humor. But let's say it's real. Let's say that people oh, Rich said, yup, she loud. Oh yeah, the Americanized black woman. Oh, he said she loud. Rich said, yeah, she loud. Rich, you stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to that, because you gotta think, in the career that I have been around the people of all races, all nationalities, and everything. I've been around a lot of people, and I've been around some really, really loud, out of control women of all. Like I done been up in the barbershop, and a woman just speak on how she controls her man, how she tell him to do this and he do it. How she puts her foot down and stuff like that. So when it comes to a woman of any color, it just depends on how that woman was raised. You can't really go on, oh, she's black and she from America. It's a no-go. Man, women and I'm gonna tell you this, when it comes to Filipino women, the Filipino women, some of them are very aggressive women. Like and I'm gonna say this, when he said black American women, most of those guys that's always talking about, the black woman this and don't date a black woman and this and that, those are guys who mostly only dealt with black women. A lot of them haven't dealt with other women of other cultures. They don't even know how it go, don't even know how it work. Like, and then some of those guys that get their passport, like I know y'all heard about the passport bros. Rich said, I need a little hood in my lady. Okay. Yes, and then one thing about it, Rich, even when it comes to a female that's a little hood, it's females out here that got a little hood in them, but when it's time to dress up and put their hair up and put on a nice gown, they know how to be classy too. So sometimes what they say, sometimes you got to get a person that can do both. But if they just know the hood and never left the hood, sometimes that could be a hard one. You know what I'm saying? Butchie Barber said, "Oh, he isn't talking about the black women. Rich is talking about number 14 on the list. Oh, the party boys. Oh, the party boys. So that's the hood. That's the loud girl when he say party boys. Cause I didn't understand when he was talking about party boys. That's what he mean. The hood loud chick. Yeah. I won't want nobody with no party boys either. But I know this is most definitely probably something that they made out of humor because oh, Rich said he loved black women. Okay, and black women love you too, honey. That's what's up. But most definitely just reiterating what's on this list. And I'm a woman and I know a man made this list. I'm gonna speak on the stuff real quickly, the stuff that I agree with. Because I know most people like to talk about what they don't like. I'm gonna tell you what's on this list, what I agree with. Okay. I most definitely agree with the number four. I believe if you're looking for something serious, you're most definitely not going to take out a escort girl or a OnlyFans model. When it comes to the Instagram models do a lot of modeling when it comes to the clothes, and they model a lot of different brands and stuff. So they're going to be showing off their body. Most likely, those girls have BBLs. Okay, so when it comes to okay, women with friends as hoes. And most girls growing up, especially if they're in their 20s, most girls do hang around, and you're gonna have one girl that's a hoe out the group. But sometimes you do have to watch that because sometimes that girl can sometimes get influenced by that. It's kind of like when you get married and then most of your friends are other people who are married. You don't want to you trying to pursue something serious in dating, and you go over to a house and all the friends is like, Suki Hana and Sexy Red. I mean, that probably won't be the girl. That probably won't be the girl you take out. So I can kind of understand that one. Okay, which other one can I understand? Um, the other one that I understand is most definitely the party voice. Nobody want the loud ghetto girl. It can be really embarrassing. And then a girl who drinks regularly. Nobody want a drunk because I'm a woman and I don't want a man to drink all the time. So I'm know most definitely a man don't. Let's see something I agree with. Okay, the women who have been on Fresh and Fit, number 16. All the women on Fresh and Fit, they clout chasers, most of them Instagram models, most of them hoes. Let's just keep it 100. Most of those girls are harlots. So I can understand that too. And then what else I agree with? Okay, those are the ones I agree with. Okay, so when he says single mothers, a lot of times people become single. There's a lot of people out here that have been married and divorced and they end up single mothers. So when it comes to that kind of situation, sometimes becoming a single mother is not just planned. It's not planned. Just like there's a good amount of guys out here who are single fathers. It's a growing number of guys out here that are raising their kids on their own. I would never hold that against a man. Okay, a woman with tattoos. It depends on. Of course, you're not a decent man that's a suit and tie businessman, educated. He probably ain't gonna want no woman with tattoos all up her neck and on the side of her face. So I can understand that. But just have everything decent and in order. Just watch on the tattoos you get, because I always say this, because me myself, I have like a total of 19 tattoos. But I can tell you this: out of all those 19 tattoos, I could put on a long sleeve shirt, or I could put on a shirt that's coming up to my neck, and all of my tattoos will be covered. You wouldn't even know I had tattoos. So anybody that anybody out there, and it's men or women, anybody out there who don't have tattoos, if you're thinking about getting tattoos, most definitely consider that. If I go for a job interview, can I put on a long sleeve and have all these tattoos covered? You have to think like that. And most definitely when it comes to those facial piercings and the piercings in the lip and the nose and all that, all of that is just like too much attention. So most guys don't want a woman that they going out with that brings too much, unwanted attention. And I think that goes to the number 7 thing when he was like the purple hair and the crazy colored hair. But some girls do like to color their hair. So when it comes to the hair thing, I'm gonna say this: if you're not want to date a girl because she got a different color hair, sometimes you can be passing up a good girl. And y'all always talking about, you're looking for a loyal woman, you're looking for a woman that's feminine. What if that woman with all that color in her hair, what if she feminine, is she fit, is she friendly? If she fit all those feminine fit friendly categories, if she had purple hair, you still wouldn't date her? I don't know. It's a question to the men. I don't know what y'all think. I just think with some of these things on the list, I think you could be passing up probably a good person. And that's the thing, whenever you hear a person say you need to relax your standards, they don't mean like get rid of your standards, throw them out of the window, but you got to be realistic. I mean, when you have standards, you most definitely have to be realistic. And Rich said BBW black women. Okay, I know that's right. And speaking of BBW black women, I'm glad you said that, Rich, because it brought me to this one post that I ended up seeing on one of the blog sites. I want you guys to see this. Let me make sure I got it turned up right. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, so that's what I think about the list. But I want you guys to listen to this because it reminded me of that when Rich had said it. I'm gonna share the screen so you guys can see too. Okay, so I want you guys to see this. Let's see. Keeping it honest, I wouldn't want to date a man with blue hair. No, man, I wouldn't want to date no guy with blue hair either. I can kind of understand when he talking about the color hair, because sometimes that color hair it can bring a lot of attention too, like unwanted attention. And just to boil it down, like a lot of men don't want to date a woman and they going out and everybody looking, staring, and laughing. Okay, so I am going to. Okay, right here. Okay, so this man right here, he explains why he likes BBW.
A lot of guys, we love BBWs. For one,
Why?
they're nice. Most of them got good jobs, you know. And the most important thing that probably most of us run into, that pussy be good. BBWs,
Better?
BBWs got that warm honey bun
Ah,
pussy.
hold up. You see how that girl looked when he said that coochie be good? She was looking like, really? Oh, she looked at jealous when he said that. That girl, she had a jealous look on her face when he said that.
Like if you had a honey bun, you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, you take that bitch out
Mm-hmm.
and you eat that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That pussy good from that BBW.
So it's different than a
It's a
regular.
different type of meat moisture.
Look how she looking. Look at her face. She look like she jealous when he said that coochie be good. Look at them. Look on her face is priceless. He telling her them BBWs got that good snatch. She like, oh really? Do I need to pick up a couple of pounds? So I see what Rich said. It reminded me of this too. She look bothered, don't she? So, and you know what? When people be like, "Don't nobody be hating on them big girls," ain't nobody hating on a big bitch. Man, it is some girls out there that hate on big girls. Look how that girl look, and then look at her. She's most definitely a preference. She look like she's mixed with a Dominican, possibly a Latina or something like that. But most definitely, some women are intimidated by bigger girls. Most definitely.
On that motherfucker. You hear me? I love a BBW. Tell you the truth though, a lot of guys, we love BBWs. For
Why?
one, they're nice. Most of them got good jobs, you know. And the most important thing that probably most of us run into, that pussy be good.
Better?
BBWs got that warm honey bun
Ah,
pussy.
her face.
Like if you had a honey bun, you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, you take that bitch out
Mm-hmm.
and eat that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That pussy good from that BBW.
So it's different than a
It's a
regular.
different type of meat moisture on that motherfucker.
Ah, he sounded passionate when he said that. And let me tell you this, I hear some guys, or you know what, I hear some people that say they're attracted to something. if you heard what this man said when he said why some men like BBWs and the things that he said, why he like them, he said a lot of them usually have good jobs. So looking at that aspect, a woman who got a good job, she not gonna probably be all in your pocket because she got her bag. So of course she's gonna want you to do something for her because any woman that's worthwhile, you're gonna do something for her. But this woman ain't finna be out here begging and like, oh, I need all my bills paid. I need $1,200 tomorrow. I'm gonna be put out. Don't know men want a woman like this. So he wants a woman that's financially secure. So that is a good aspect. And then when he said they are nice people, he was speaking on her character. He feel like a bigger woman is a little nicer. And Rich said he not lying. See, there goes somebody co-signing what he said. Lord, he started preaching about BBWs. Yes, he was preaching. So number one, he said she usually got a good job. So that means she's not going to be just reliant on your income and what you got. She's a nice person. So therefore, if she's a nice person, that means she's pleasant to be around. And then the last thing he said, she got that honey bun coochie. Who all out there got that honey bun coochie? She got that honey bun coochie, that honey bun coochie. I ain't never heard nobody say that. But let me tell you this: when he described what he liked about BBWs, he didn't mention everything like surface. Everything didn't have anything to do with how she looked. He didn't say, "Oh, okay." I'm gonna use this for example when I say this because when a person that's like when you got a man. If you got a boyfriend, bougie Barbie, or Rich, if you got a wife, and you be like, ask your wife or ask your boyfriend, your husband, wife, or something, why you love me, baby? Why you with me? Why you like me? If they sitting up here saying because you got a fat ass, you got big titties, I like your curly hair, I like your long hair, this and that. That's surface stuff. That is all surface stuff. Because one thing about it, them big old breasts, over the years, once you get in your late 40s or in your 50s, they get the sagging. Even if you work out at the gym, uh once Mother Nature come through and wave her hands over your body and through your hair, that's gonna be saggy. So that's something that can change. So for somebody to strictly talk about surface physical things when they say that they're attracted to somebody, most of that kind of stuff not gonna last. It don't last. And let me tell you why, because I'm gonna give you an example of he said honey bun is the new one. Yeah, that honey bun coochie. That's a new one for me. So I'm gonna say this: when people ask, when you hear a person ask, why you attracted to them, and if they list all surface level stuff, they not really attracted to that person like that. They only there for the physical. This man said something about her personality, said something about the security of her living. Let's see, titties will travel. Girl, titties will travel, girl. Honey, especially if it's a woman that's real big in the chest. You know, as a woman get older, she have kids, this, that, and the third. Life happens. Girl, them breasts will sag. Them breasts will sag. So, it's like this. Let's say you meet a guy and he date outside his race, and you be like, man, why you like white girls? Oh, I love they blonde hair. I love they blue eyes. I love the fact that we can have beautiful mixed kids. Everything that man just said about that girl is all physical. There was nothing deep about why he really attracted to her. Really, that's all surface stuff. That's not even real attraction. That's what you call lust. So what this man just said, he talked about some real attributes of that woman. He spoke on her being nice. And shout out to the few people that's out there. Y'all hit that like button. I'm gonna play this for you one more time. And take a look at that girl face as he describing what he like.
You hear me? I love a BBW. Tell you the truth though, a lot of guys We love BBWs. For one,
Why?
they're nice. Most of them got good jobs, you know. And the most important thing that probably most of us run into, that pussy be good. BBWs,
Better?
BBWs got that warm honey bun pussy.
Hmm.
Like you had a honey bun, you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, you take that bitch out and eat that motherfucker. That pussy good for that BBW.
So it's different than a
It's a
regular.
different type of meat moisture on that motherfucker. You hear me?
Ah, Bougie Barbie said her feelings was hurt. Girl, her feelings was hurt. But you know what? She got a little bit of stomach, but that's okay. Hey, that girl, her feelings was hurt. That is crazy. But you know what? That show you when people be saying people ain't nobody hating on no big bitch. It's women out here hating on these big women, especially the big woman that's welly shaped and she bigger, but she curvy and she well put together. She dressed nice. Some smaller. I'm not saying all. Okay, I'm not trying to the big women and the little women. But sometimes people do be hating on the big girls. That's all I'm saying. And, Rich, thank you for saying what you said too. That had reminded me to play that video. But most definitely, what do you guys think about the list? What do you think about the man list? What do you think about the female list? Do you think it would bring people to finding what they want once they set some type of standards? I want you guys to drop down most definitely in the comment section and sound off about this. Thank y'all so much for coming in. And you guys do not, I repeat, you do not want to miss the interview that I have scheduled. I just got the receipts in my inbox. As you know, I did the interview with Taisha Monet yesterday, and this is a person who knows Taisha, and she has some information on the situation that she spoke on. And Barbie said, I bet I bet she left that studio quick that day. Girl, when I say she walked out of that studio so damn quick. And Barbie said, I would love to see that man who created that list. Yeah, I want to see who that man is. He probably one of them red pill dudes from the minisphere, I bet. Let's see. Both lists are trash. Thank you. Both of those lists need to be balled up and ripped up and thrown away. Put it in the shredder. Both of them trash to me. Most definitely, but you guys don't want to miss this interview on Monday. I will be having a young lady on. Let's see if you down south. I said if you down south, it would be 7:30 y'all time. If you West Coast time, it's gonna be no, it's not gonna be 4. Yeah, if you West Coast time, it's gonna be 5. It's gonna be at 5:30. So I have that interview coming up. Most definitely. You guys don't want to miss this because it's gonna be good. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you. Thank you for your time. And most definitely, I will be back with another one. So you guys stay tuned and hit that notification bell. And I am signing out. Katie Talk 101. Peace.